My name is Austin Carline. I'm a project manager at a design build firm called Jerome and Horner, and I'm currently living in New Hampshire, but I'm actually from Minnesota. The reason, Lillian, why I decided to work with you was actually because I was really searching for somebody that I could relate to. I had worked with a lot of other coaches in the past, and not that I didn't have anything relatable, but it was like an overlap, and I was looking for something a bit more there. So hearing about your journey, what you overcame, I felt like there was a connection that I could already have from the beginning, and that was something that I was searching for in the personal development realm, which was surprisingly, it felt a little bit hard to find, maybe for something like Asian American specifically. Yeah, the retreat specifically, what I valued the most in the retreat was the connection. It was the in-person for me is what I prioritize. I get the most out of that. So in that retreat, we set aside specific time. It felt like the amount of work that you do in the time set aside, it's so concentrated, it's so dense that you do so much more. I get so much more out of it. So that retreat for me was a beautiful weekend where I got to do the inner work, self-reflection, find the answers. I love retreats like that, and that one was on another level. So the program though, that's a different story. In the program, the value that I get is my morning routines are adjusted. I'm learning every morning. I'm doing a lesson, listening to a lesson every morning. So that's starting my day out already in a way where it's either teaching me something new or more importantly, helping me remember, relearn, rehear something. Because I might need to listen to something 3 times and I'll get three different new parts out of it every time. The key difference that I've noticed, the paradigm shift is it's a lot of like, I was stuck in thinking. I get stuck in thinking sometimes. I'm planning, I'm thinking, but I get to take action. So the shift is, even though I'm still doing the thinking, now I'm taking the actionable steps. I'm setting the goals, I'm setting the dates, and then I'm logging the effort and the work there. And I do recognize I work better with pressure. So I need those dates, those deadlines sometimes to create that pressure, because that's what lights a fire under me to do the work, to take the action. Yeah, I would say the biggest impact that this program did for my personal life is the morning routine is huge. I need that. So it also has helped me establish a bit more of a calm sense, a bit more relaxed. I'm taking things as they come and I'm not reacting, but I am responding after a moment to think. And I would actually say it's pretty similar to work too, because I could have a pretty bad day. I have them at work and not, but when they happen, it's actually not even that bad. I feel like I can handle it. I can push through it, break through it, and it usually ends really well, all in all. So it helps me adjust my mindset, my outlook as well. Self-love, that's something that I have always been struggling with, always been working on at some degree. And so the biggest shift is after the retreat specifically, I can see and feel the love from people around me, and I can see and feel it within myself. It's always there. It's just I feel like I've never focused on it, never worked on it. So now I nurture it and it's growing and it feels different, because when I do have my old paradigms or old patterns that do come back into my life, it's not like taking over. It's not knocking me back down. It's a barrier, but I'm breaking through it, whether it's slowly or more easily, but it does get easier.
And I always like to say this, like attracts like. You're a
Yeah.
beautiful person, so you're naturally going to attract it. It's just opening up our eyes to really see it and welcome it into your life.
Thank
Right?
you. Because I think that's one thing that you did tell me a long time before I was working with you, and I was so surprised. You mentioned how your your inner thoughts were criminal, the way that you spoke about yourself to yourself. And I just, for some reason, that shocked me. It is shocking to me. So I related to that. I definitely could relate to that.
It's the awareness that we know, and then that's how we make the shift. Everything else, we create the reality that we have, right?
Yeah. Working with Lillian has been really phenomenal because she brings the energy, and it's like she can do both. So she has the energy, she has the high energy, and it's so intoxicating. Like it helps you feel that same level too. It's electrifying. It is, and that's her charm. That's your charm, absolutely. But you also can do the other side, which is necessary too. You can lock in, focus, set the intention. And that's also when it's like the one-on-one work, or when everyone's doing their own inner work and it's pouring out. It's kind of setting that same shield as well with the energy too. So I like that you have that both levels, that duality. It's pretty necessary to me. I would definitely recommend both Lillian to teach thinking and results, or even just working with Lillian, because what I see is people have so many dreams or goals, or they don't know what their dreams or goals are, but they have that feeling of I'm stuck or I want something more. So if they're stuck, what is the barrier? What is holding them back? They don't know, but they are not, they sometimes they just need that push. So Lillian is that push to help you get unstuck. And then it's that push to help you get going. And especially for me, it's that push to set dates, set deadlines, dates. So then you're actually held accountable, because otherwise I might procrastinate. I might not do it. And it helps me also explore creatively what are the goals, because my professional goals, I want to keep them separate than my personal goals.